I started off flipping homes.
Okay, thank you.
And then
Okay.
I started off flipping homes, and it got to a point where
I saw hope and opportunity.
hey, it works. I flip houses, got to a certain point. We got about 30, 40 consecutively every
What's
year in
revenue?
the same market. Revenue is about $4 million.
Okay.
Just an outline itself. But
Wanna
then it
get
got
to?
to a point, there's too much competition. You had a hard time being profitable per flip.
Yeah.
So then developed a model where we convert competition to collaboration, started a contracting company instead of buying the product, becoming the product, and then started a coaching channel where I feed this ecosystem. Vertically integrated HVAC company, roofing company, dumpster company, contracting, the whole 9 yards. So I'm teaching people how to do it, and I'm giving them the process and how to do it. All that is different revenue drips for me. What's stopping me? I got too busy too fast, and owner-operator for a long time, up until about 3 months ago. Hired a COO, now transitioning a lot of the operation stuff onto her. Really, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, because like I'm trying to transition myself out. I don't know how to run a COO.
Why are you trying to transition out of the role or out of the company?
A little bit of both. So
Why?
out of the role because, to be honest, I don't really care about the revenue growth factor. I care more about the impact. So a promise I made myself is that I want to impact at least 1 million lives before I die. So
Okay.
how do I do that? I'm not going to be doing that flipping homes at a small scale. But I built a company that's so based in locality that I'm trapped within it. Because it's so local, my team is there, my resources, my companies. The coaching program only makes sense because it's local. But because of my market size, there's only so many people I can get consecutively every time, unless I keep dropping prices, the opposite of increasing price. So what does that mean? I have to go to a national stage. Is how do I take this coaching at a massive scale? And that's where I'm stuck at because I'm too busy in the operations. And that's where Amy came in as a COO to kind of help me get out of it and focus on the next phase of, the origin story.
So, dude, like, I appreciate the national scale vision. I think you could probably get to, given the ticket size and how you can monetize the customer in all these hundreds of ways, like the reason you would do that setup is so that you could dominate a local market. You're not dominating a local market right now. You're barely getting started. And so you could probably realistically get between Fayetteville and Raleigh, you could probably get to 100 million a year.
Just in that market alone.
Yeah. And I think if you just take your eyes off of like, I want to conquer the entire world, it's like maybe, but like in order to conquer the world, you have to conquer a country first, right? And before you conquer a country, you got to conquer a city. And right now you haven't conquered a city. And so what happens is when armies overexpand, they collapse. And so you need to fortify your base better. Because 10 a month is nothing.
So what do you recommend? Do I try to automate what I have?
I think
Or do I just put myself more into it and double down?
I think you should just ignore the national thing.
Yeah.
And let me just ask the simple question. Could you sell 20 people a week right now? Not like, let me say it differently. Can you handle 20 people a week?
We will be soon. Now
Okay.
that the CEO has kind of taken
So
over.
you could have an 8x increase in sales within your current infrastructure. So that would take you from 4 to 32.
That solves the revenue problem, not the impact problem.
Do you make content?
I don't have time. Hence why yeah. If you couldn't tell, yeah. But that's where I'm slacking the most.
So
Yeah, it's the content.
it would be far easier for you to just make content about the stuff you're doing and impact millions of people that way
Yeah.
than try and get every single person in America to be a home flipper.
And that's not achievable anyway.
I agree.
It's more about the financial education, like selling the dream of like you could be something more than just what you think you are and where you came from.
And you can make content about that and you can distribute it for free with leverage. It's a beautiful thing. And so like you can be legit because you have a legitimate business and then you can talk about it and help all these other people.